Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Giants Outsiders, episode 21. You now rocking with the hardest voice of sports, the muscle of the Giants community, the best NBA 2K23 player on the planet, Fist Vegas, and his esteemed co-host, the best sports bettor on the planet, the 60-minute man, the birthday man himself, Kyle Pizzle. What's happening, baby?
Yes, sir. My birthday's tomorrow, so we had to do the stream early because I'm gonna be lit tomorrow night this time.
Yes. So if you're wondering,
show if I'm fucking lit.
Exactly. Well,
are you good at 2K?
I'm a demon in 2K. I'm scary.
What system you play on?
Xbox.
Oh,
you a PlayStation guy?
Yeah, I'm a PS5 guy.
Oh my gosh.
You only about. I was about to say you and I about to get after it.
You an only child, ain't you, Pizzle?
I like PlayStation.
See, these PlayStation people, bro. Like, oh my gosh, y'all. I pray for y'all. I've always said PlayStation people, y'all just a little.
We're a little different, aren't we?
Yes, y'all a little different. You're just a little different.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh! But how old is Big Pizzle turning tomorrow?
Oh, I'm gonna be 37 tomorrow.
Oh damn!
I'm old as fuck. I'm out the league.
Yeah, you definitely old.
I'm out the league.
I'm old at 33, so you really old.
Yeah, I'm about to die. Like, R.I.P. me.
Yeah, no, you definitely to cross the halfway mark at this point. You definitely to cross the halfway mark. You know,
I could die anymore. I mean, like, I need a colonoscopy soon.
And you know what's weird too? Like, the older I get, the more I actually been thinking about that lately. I'm like, man, let me start doing random like healthcare checks.
I know.
I would never think of.
Shove something up my butt.
Yeah, I do it. Shit, we gotta do. I ain't trying to go out like Black Panther.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's true. That is true.
What was I gonna say? So, at the end of the day, Pizzle, with me being 33, you turning 37, we are what you call OGs in this game.
We OGs.
All right, and a lot of you.
And it's funny. It's funny not to rant about it, but it's funny. Like, there's a lot of young cats on YouTube and like places like Twitter and stuff like that. And I remember when I was that young, I used to think I knew all the shit too.
Oh my gosh, I hate young people. I can't stand them.
But it's like, young crowd, man, they can learn from OGs. They just chill the fuck out once in a while.
Exactly. But the difference, Pizzle, is like we respect it. We could relate to our OGs back in the days. Because like our generation, Pizzle, wasn't different from our OG's generation. It was kind of the same. But what technology has done is it's created a gap between us and these younger kids. Like, we can't relate to them. Like,
it really has. It really, really has.
In our 20s, Pizzle, we did the same things that our older cousins or our OGs in our neighborhood, we had the same kind of experiences. We all had brick phones and beepers and VCRs. We didn't have internet and social media, but these 20-year-olds nowadays.
You know, it's funny you say that because there was one time like I didn't even have internet in my house. Like when I was real young. Think about how. Do you remember how hard it used to be? I know you was talking about 2K. Do you remember how hard it used to be just to play online?
Pizzle, we didn't have good internet. Like, I'm talking like good fast internet until like 07, damn near. Like, I'm being honest with you. I don't remember having fast internet until like 06, 07.
I don't even remember what the thing was called, but like a PlayStation, you used to have like have to put in like this adapter on the back of it. Like this
it was just it cost like $50. It came with SOCOM.
Yeah.
SOCOM on the PS2.
It was like, it was its own separately sold. And like you had to plug that damn thing in the back and then just plug in the dial up. It wasn't even high speed dial up.
Yeah, y'all don't know the struggle back then. It's like we had the web TV and everything back then. It's like I used to have to go to school to use the internet. Like, we used to go to school, go
Hey.
into the computer room and
Hey,
print shit out.
I see somebody hating on Sega Dreamcast. I love Sega Dreamcast.
Now the Dreamcast was lit for
It
like a
was
year.
way before its time,
It
sir.
was super lit for like everybody wanted a Dreamcast for like a year, and then PS2 came out and just like it. You know what, Pizzle? I've never seen a system just die so quick before like the Dreamcast did. Like everybody went from wanting a Dreamcast to like.
Yep. You're right about that.
Ugh.
It came in hot. The 2K games on that was hot too.
Oh yeah, that was fire. Ready to Rumble, the boxing game.
Yep. Shit, I had that one too.
Oh my gosh, what was his name? Afro something? Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, that's a blast. Yeah, it was like oh my.
Oh man, it's gonna kill me.
You're gonna make me go down a YouTube wormhole tonight thinking about that Afro guy.
Because he used to have them mean ass punchlines. Oh my gosh.
Yep, I remember that. Oh my good. I wonder who all the other characters were.
Yeah, I used to have to go to my homeboy house, and we used to just like it was like 4 of us. We used to pass the controller around and shit. Them were the days, man.
Yep.
But
I used to play the wrestling games on it too. That were fun.
Yeah, the wrestling games was lit. Freaking
Afro Thunder. That's what it was.
Afro Thunder. There we go.
Yep, that's what it was. Yep. That's good shit right there.
Afro Thunder.
It was called Ready to Rumble. Yep. Oh my god.
Had Michael Buffer in it and everything, man.
Man.
Yeah, man, I miss them days. I really do.
We were having fun. Now it's just a bunch of bullshit.
Hey, you know what? Because you brought up wrestling games, right, Pizzle? Remember back, I don't know if you had to do this, but I remember back in the days on the wrestling games, if you wanted to create the ECW or the WCW players, I used to have to go to the library. This is how old we are.
Yep.
Had to use the library, computer library, and print out what were the FAQs or CAWs on how to create the wrestlers and stuff.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I used to come home with stacks of papers. Me and my homeboy, I think his name was Gerald or something like that. We used to come home from the library, like stacks of papers, and we go create like Tommy Dreamer, Rob Van Dam, and Goldberg and stuff. We used to create them and put them on the WWE games, and it's just like life was so much simpler back then, right?
I remember I played WCW versus NWO, but I can't remember. There was a couple of those. I want to say I don't know. It was one of them that I just could not stop playing.
There was NWO Revenge. There was WrestleMania.
I think it was Revenge. I think it was Revenge that I played like just nonstop. I don't know, man. I had a great time playing. I used to.
They don't make them like that.
They don't make them like that no more, man.
Even the shooting games.
I know we sound like some boomers right there. Like they just don't make them like that no more.
Because they don't. Because look, bro, everything is so fucking complicated. GoldenEye was simple. When we played GoldenEye 25 years ago, shit was simple. Now they got Call of Duty and everything all complicated.
It was lit too when you played
drone strikes and shit.
It was like 4 of you in a living room just killing each other.
Exactly. We used to get the GoldenEye, be 4 of us in a room, and we used to just go the fuck at it. Now dudes got Call of Duty. They're doing drone strikes and hiding and shit. I'm like, man, nah, life was better in the 90s. You can't tell me otherwise. If you would have gave us some kind of cell phones in the 90s, we'd been lit. But
we didn't even have that. We didn't have none of that shit.
Yo,
you got like a car phone, and your parents had it, and a pager.
Bro, we used to have to be careful what time we called our friends sometimes because their parents they want to hear the phone ring, bro.
That is true. You wanted to call your friends, you had to call the house.
Yes, that back when you actually had to interact with parents because when you would call a girl, if her dad picked up the phone.
Oh yeah, oh god.
Forget about it.
Yep. Yes, sir. There.
Hey yo, chat. All you young kids in the chat. Could you imagine having to call your girlfriend and speak to her dad every single time you called her?
What you want?
Facts.
What you mean you want to talk to Tiffany?
She ain't here.
She ain't here, punk.
She doing homework. But it's a Saturday. What I say?
Yeah, what? I just saw her. I just saw her walk in the house.
No, you didn't.
Man, that is true though. Like if you wanted to talk to a girl, you had to call her house and hope that
Yeah.
she picked up.
Pray she exactly. Yeah,
Prayed that she picked up. And then if her parents hung up, like half the time you just hang up.
But hold on, Pizzle. We ain't even telling about the worst part though, Pizzle. Remember, these are house phones. So you have to make sure the parents weren't listening on the line.
Yeah. You'd say something like, "I want to suck your titties," and be like, "What?
What?"
And you just hang up real fast. You just hang up real fast, and you're like, "I didn't say it."
Oh my gosh, that's a fact. Yo.
I know. So fuck these young kids and the easy ways they got.
Oh my goodness, you just make me hate young people even more.
I know.
I
I
really hate
hate
young
them
people.
because they act like their world's tough and like you got it so damn easy.
Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on Google. If we'd had Google when we was in school, we'd have been so much smarter.
Shit.
Oh,
We had some crusty ass books that had fucking beat up ends.
I don't see none of my little sisters with textbooks. None of them. I got two little sisters and a little brother, and I never seen them with textbooks ever. I don't even think they picked up a book.
Terrible.
It's terrible, bro. Them textbooks used to hurt too. We used to like fight people with them. We used to use them as steel chairs. We used to pretend to be wrestlers and use the books as steel chairs. Damn. Oh man, I wish we could go back to the 90s, man. We'd had camera phones back then. The shit we used to do.
I know.
I hate young people, bro. But before we get into our opening rant on the Giants, let's catch up on these super chats because some of y'all sent some super chats in before the show started. So as us old guys transition into back to 2022,
us old heads.
yeah, us old heads.
Got the cane and all.
I can't wait till I get a cane, bro. You know how many people I'm gonna hit with my cane? Oh my gosh, I can't wait till I get a cane like 35 years from now. I'm gonna be beating the hell out of them kids with that cane. But shout out to Latin 08. What up, fellas? A bump in the road against the Eagles next up. Oh Lord, have mercy. I mean, look, Pizzle, we gonna break the Eagle game down later, but and I don't know, Pizzle. That Eagle game looking terrifying right now. I can't lie to you. It's not looking. I don't know, Pizzle. I don't know. Shout out to LA. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Yesterday was my 24th birthday. Hopefully, I get the best present imaginable with the return of number 13 to the New York Giants. By the way, I recently watched Cops complete demolition of Pedo 445. Not sure who did him worse between the two of you. Oh yeah, the fat boy got in the news again, huh? Cop.
Did he get in the news again?
Yeah, man.
What'd
He talking to another underage girl.
Like recently?
As in, yeah, like Tyson interviewed the girl last night on his stream. Yeah, he interviewed the girl. And here's the thing too, Pizzle. He's caught in 4K this time. Like he's like they got videos of him talking to her on Instagram Live. Of course, the nasty DMs he's still sending girls shit pics and stuff is just. I'm happy he's gone. Like
That's rough.
Dude is just.
That's rough, man.
He's not a good person.
Not a good person.
He's just not a good person, man. It's just like I got two 16-year-old sisters, man. I can't with EDP, bro. Like I just can't. I got two 16-year-old sisters. I'm just like
it's just scary. I mean, it's like I don't know, man. I always knew he was kind of like that. I've got a weird sense of being able to judge people's character, and I always knew that something was off with him. Like it just seemed like you can't talk that nasty all the time and not have those thoughts.
Honestly, I thought he was just acting. Because
No, I mean, like,
I
I
thought
think
the
some
same
people
way.
did, but you do it so much that it has to be true.
Actually,
Like you talk so dirty that it's like, man, that's just your regular vocab. You think like that all the time.
you're 1,000% right, Pizzle. Because one of the things I've been telling people on for years about me specifically is I can't when you're on YouTube every day, you can only act but for so long.
Yeah,
Eventually, you're gonna your natural personality is gonna leak into your character.
he's just a nasty fucker.
Yes, so you're right. He really is like that because you
And like,
can't act like
you
that
know
all the time.
what's crazy is I don't know exactly how old he is, but he's
He's
got to be
my age. He's
he's
like
got to be in
30. Well,
close
he's my
pushing
age.
mid-30s.
Yeah, he's
I
my age.
can't even imagine looking at a girl like that's 15, 16 years old and being attracted to him.
I do you one better, Pizzle. There's this beautiful girl who she's in college. She's like 18, 19. She's young. She's fine as fuck. But I kind of don't and she been trying to get me, but I kind of like I'm like I can't. I just can't like she's legal. Don't get it twisted, but the point I'm trying to make is like I try to stick to the mid-20s or like
Yeah, I
I
mean,
feel
look,
like
even
23, 24.
no matter how old of a man you are. Now, maybe I guess if you were 70 or 80 years old, this doesn't apply, but like you going as a guy, you go on a college campus. I mean,
It's heaven.
it's heavy. Yeah, I mean, especially when you get about like when you start pushing 40, it's like, damn,
Yes. Oh my
hey,
gosh.
these cats are lucky around here. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like, it's just like it is what it is. Like it's just it's nature, whatever. But like, but with 15, 16, like, how can you be attracted to that?
That's what I'm saying. And it's just
Like,
like
how could you? How could you be one of them dudes that could be attracted to that? And what's like, I just know. I mean, it's weird to even talk about, but my point being is like, obviously, EDP got like this large fame, and a lot of it was from the Eagles too, right?
yeah.
And it's like terrible because you have we talk football on YouTube too, and you see somebody rise up. It's not bad. There's no jealousy if somebody's rising up. Like, hey, because I always looked at it like, well, if they're rising up, I'm going to rise up eventually.
Specifically him
Yeah,
because he wasn't PC. So he
he
made it
wasn't
possible
PC.
for us.
Yeah, he may. Yeah, so he's actually technically on the surface a good thing,
Yeah.
but when you uncover like who he really is, you can't be happy for a dude like that. Like you
Agreed.
can't be, and it's terrible.
And
So
that's your boy, Eagle fans. That's your boy. That's y'all boy. Y'all cannot not claim him. That was y'all boy, Eagle fans.
a lot of Eagle fans supported him.
Yes, that was your guy, Eagle fans. Oh, we got the biggest YouTuber, EDP. All his rants, like his Jalen Hurts video, did like 2 mil. Nah, that was y'all boy, Eagle fans. Every week, y'all would go straight to his channel. Oh man, can't wait for the EDP video. That's your boy, Philly fans. That was your boy. Don't try to act like he wasn't. That was your boy. Y'all gotta hold that L. The biggest ego YouTuber was a pedo. Y'all gotta
And
hold that.
but let me say this, and the reason why I made that video, going back to whoever said that, because I feel like as men, we have a responsibility to put them fucking dudes in their place
Facts.
when they do that. Like other men need to take care of that dude.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like what do you think would happen to him if he walked in prison?
Oh, he's done.
They would
He's
fuck him
done.
up.
Yeah, he's
You
done.
you don't mess with women and children.
Nope.
That's a fact.
He's finished. I don't even think they if he went to prison, they put him in a hole.
That's why Jeffrey Dahmer, he got killed because they killed him because he did that thing that that boy, that younger guy. You know the Jeffrey Dahmer story, don't you?
I know his glasses. I ain't watched the Netflix series. I know what he did, but I don't know the
But he
details.
didn't get killed for all that other stuff. He did what he did to that little boy.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's why
Oh,
he got taken out because kids and women you don't play with, especially little girls.
that's a fact.
Them dudes get put in their place in prison fast.
And like I said, like with me, I got two 16-year-old little sisters, and I'm like, these girls they're just now starting to like come develop. And I'm just like, if you're a grown ass man, what the fuck are you doing looking at them?
What are you doing? Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You're a grown ass man. Like, I can't get with it. I can't, bro. I just nah, I can't,
No,
bro.
it's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad.
It is.
And it's
But,
it's sad that he was like the it guy for Eagle fans during an extended period of time, and he's a piece of crap.
it's only right that he resurfaces during Eagle Week. It's only right.
I'm gonna have to go figure. I'm gonna have to watch that content you're talking about. I didn't realize that happened.
It's only right, man.
I
He tried to fly this girl.
I figured
fly her to Bakersfield.
I figured my man had learned his lesson.
Nah, he wanted to fly her to Bakersfield. He's like, I'm gonna get you a plane ticket. You come to Bakersfield, you know. It was embarrassing. I'm like, this fuck. I don't even know what to call this dude anymore, bro. He gonna fly out a little 16, 17-year-old girl. Like, what the fuck? Like, one more thing before we move on, right? What kills me with EDP is, do you not think they got like a brother, a uncle, a father figure, or somebody in their life that won't smoke you for this shit?
Somebody,
because I know what I do if he talked to my little sister. I know what I do to him. So I'm just like, are you not even remotely thinking that these girls got men in their life that will like fuck you up for this shit?
somebody gonna get him.
Yeah, he gonna fuck with the wrong one, man.
Somebody gonna get him.
He gonna fuck with the wrong little girl. That little girl gonna have a crazy brother, a crazy father. She might have a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I done saw a mafia boss get clipped because her daughter's boyfriend got mad at him because he didn't want her dating her or something. So, like, more important people have gotten clipped for messing with their girls. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Donnie. I'll say it because y'all won't. DJ fumbling on the opening drive could have been it. Shut up, Donnie. Shut up. Shut up, Donnie.
Donnie already starting early.
Yeah, shut up, Donnie. That fumble on the opening drive didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Shut up. It's like the fourth play of the game of a 60-minute game. Like, shut up. That's like saying, oh my gosh, Donovan McNabb threw a pick six to open the game. That's why they lost. Like, stop. The Giants took the lead and dumbness ensued. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to that as soon as we catch up on these super chats. Shout out to 21 Gamer. Thoughts on Deion Sanders' situation? Don't know, don't care. I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't care. The dude transferred schools and got his bag. I don't care. I don't care.
I mean, why would it be a bad thing?
I mean, I'm guessing because Colorado isn't an HBCU, is it?
No.
Yeah, so I'm guessing. Look,
yeah, but this is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Like the Jackson State before Deion got there was, I mean, I understand it was an HBCU, but it was not even relevant. Nope. It had no relevancy. Like no one cared. Let's be honest, nobody cared about it. Nope. And then Deion went there and rebuilt it and made a legitimate program out of it. And then he elevated himself to something else. And guess what? It doesn't mean that JSU has to fall off the face of the earth. It's now in a position that somebody else can take it and run with it. The responsibility of an HBCU should not fall on one man. It shouldn't. So don't blame him. And if anything, he elevated it and got it to a position that now someone else can run with it. You know, I mean, people know that Eddie George was one of the best running backs in the league at one time. You remember him, right?
Yeah. Titans,
I wonder
Tennessee
how many
Titans.
people know that he's now a head coach at Tennessee State University. Does anybody know that?
I had no clue.
No one knows. And the reason is because he doesn't have the social media power that Deion Sanders does. So I love Prime, man. I've always I know he's a Cowboy, but I've always been a Deion Sanders. I've always thought
But
he's cool, man.
I like to think of him as a 49er. But here's the thing, though. I try to block out his Cowboy years. But the thing is, though. But the thing is,
I remember one time he was doing this was back when he was doing you remember Periscope? Like they don't even fucking do Periscope anymore.
that's
But
old.
he was doing a Periscope one time and he was like reading comments and he had a interception against the Giants on a Monday night game and like he intercepted it and he started doing his Dion strut thing from like the 50-yard line all the way to the end. Like it was already like automatic touchdown. And I don't remember how old I was, but I was young, and, like, that motherfucker made me cry. I was sitting there just crying because he hadn't even scored, and he's, like, dancing all the way to the end zone, and so I went on that Periscope, and I said, "Hey, Dion, you made me cry one time." He said, "Damn right I made you dip."
It's that's exactly the response I would expect from
And I was
Dion.
like, "Damn."
Oh, he just threw Shaq into the tree. Charles Barkley just threw Shaq big ass into the Christmas tree.
I was sitting there watching it too.
I'm done. Yo, they was racing to the big boy. He threw his ass to the Christmas tree. Oh shit. Yo, my bad, Pizzle. My bad.
I saw it too.
Oh man, that's good. That's good stuff right there. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, that was Kenny. Oh yeah, Kenny threw him into the tree. Y'all should have known that wasn't Charles getting up at that damn tree. I should know. But shout out to Nino Raw. Nino Raw says the media just want OBJ to the Cowboys so they can have even more Cowboy segments. It's disgusting. By the way, Fisk, you tweaking on them Xboxes. First of all, Xbox is the best. Second of all, I hate the media.
I actually agree with Nino. I agree with him. Like the media wants that Cowboys marriage so bad.
They really
I'm gonna tell you why the Cowboys thing. I got to thinking about this, Fisk, and I know it's already came, but I let me tell you why I don't think the Cowboys thing is happening. Because I think the Cowboys thing would happen if Jerry Jones and the Cowboys 100% knew he could play this year and help. And I think what's starting to surface is that OBJ is not going to be 100% if he plays this year, and that this is more of a next year thing.
Yeah.
But I don't. The Cowboys want an instant gratification, and I don't think they're going to get it with OBJ.
Exactly, and because Pizzle, the thing with the Giants is bad because we're not getting the OBJ that left. He's gone. That OBJ is long gone.
Yeah, long gone.
But the thing with the Giants is we're so horrible at receiver that bad OBJ is just that much better than what we have. So it's like, and then on top of that, with the Giants, we don't have a receiver that can walk on 2 feet under contract next season. The only receiver we have that can walk on 2 feet is Wandale. Well, he's injured. So Odell Beckham, if we sign Odell Beckham, will literally be the only healthy receiver we have under contract next year. So the Giants, Joe Shane, if he pulls a trigger on this, it is about next year. It's not about this year. It's about next year because Odell Beckham will be the best free agent receiver on the market. So you get the best free agent receiver on the market. You get a slight boost of morale in the locker room this year, maybe a couple catches in because here's what I said, Pizzle. I think it was my Saturday video? Yeah. So on Saturday, I did another Odell Beckham update, Pizzle, and I was telling Giants fans, I'm like, look, if we get Odell, don't expect him to be good until the Eagle game. the last game of the season. It's going to take him a good month to learn the playbook, get his legs under him because he doesn't have a preseason. He didn't have a training camp. He didn't have none of that. So if the Giants get Odell, this is for the playoff game. We're getting him for wild card weekend versus the 49ers. Am I wrong, Pizzle?
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole
Yeah.
And I agree with you. It wouldn't be till the end of technically the end of the year of the season, regular season.
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yeah. If we get Odell, we're getting Odell so he can get us like 7 for 90 versus the 49ers in the wild card weekend. That's why we get Odell. We're not getting Odell to help us beat the Vikings, the Colts, the Washington.
Really, we're not getting OBJ to get us in the playoffs.
Yeah, we got to make the playoffs for what we got. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we need Odell for wild card weekend, possibly the divisional round, possibly. You know, I'm not scared of Purdy. What's his name? Matt Purdy. I ain't scared of him.
It's Chase Purdy.
Whatever. I ain't scared of him. Mr. Irrelevant. We ain't scared of him. 49ers just became a whole lot less scary with that guy quarterback. Now, let me shut up. Because guys like Kyle Shanahan be making people look good. Let me shut the hell up. Let me shut up. You know what? I'm not even, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up because this guy Kyle Shanahan, Pizzle, has been winning. He been winning with random quarterbacks his whole tenure in San Francisco.
It's Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
Sound
like a Chinese dish. Yo, let me get that Brock Purdy with pork fried rice. That's what he sound like. But shout out to NYG for life. WTW on that tie. Yeah, my gosh. A tie.
Yeah, honestly, tie. I think as a Commanders, based on how that game played, I think if you're a Commanders fan, you should be happy with a tie because you should have lost that game. And I think if you're a Giants fan, you got to be upset with the tie. If the tie feels like a loss.
It really does. It completely does. And we're about to get to that in like 5 minutes when we caught over these super chats. Shout out to Don J. I know someone who died over a sidekick LX in 07. Oh wow. I mean, hey, look, man. The sidekick was the that was the two-way, I think. I can't remember. The Boost Mobile side. Yeah, Boost Mobile sidekick. Yeah. I remember that. I remember those. Because that had the game on it. The rapper, the game, the Boost Mobile and everything. Yeah, all the rappers did the Boost Mobile shit, the little commercials and shit. Boost Mobile, where you at? Yeah, that's what it was. It was where you at? Where you at? Yeah. Oh, we're so dying. That shit used to be cool back in the day, though. We don't even say that no more, Pizzle. We just text people now, like for real. Shout out to Timmy. Remember, supporting big fish is supporting small businesses. Kai Pizzle, God forbid I ever hear you talk any sort of positivity about that filth ever again. What Fitz did to you before would be your birthday wish. That filth cost us the game. Exactly. That filth cost us the game the same exact way 2 years in a row. Defend your bum ass 86, Pizzle. Defend that bum.
I mean, look, he's got to come down with that, but two things.
What?
Number one, Feliciano ain't got no business flexing on anybody. And number two, if Darius Slayton ain't out there in the first place, we ain't even in that game.
First of all,
let's be honest. Yeah, he should have caught the ball. I get all that, 2 hands, all that shit. Ball's a little underthrown, but nevertheless, Darius should catch it. He's good enough.
But it wasn't underthrown. All he had to do was keep running. It would have hit him in stride.
No, he was out running that pass. He had to come back for it. Now he shouldn't have jumped. I'll give you that. He shouldn't have jumped. He shouldn't have done. I guess he went and tried to high point the ball. There's no look. I Can't make any excuses for him. He's got to catch that. But again, you're not in that position unless Darius Slayton's out there because he did make a big play early in the game.
I don't give a damn. That's the thing. Here's the thing, Pizzle. At the end of the day, you are judged by how you perform in the biggest moment.
Why is it that every time Darius Slayton makes a mistake, he is dragged and nailed to the cross?
Because he does it at the worst
I know
time.
he's not the only one fucking up.
No, but that's the one that cost us the game. That's the game, Pizzle. That's the game. He catches that ball. We are smack dab in field goal range, comfortably in field goal range. That's the game. Just like the Washington game last year where he dropped a wide open ball in the end zone. Wasn't a soul around him last year. At least this year, he could see a jersey this year. Last year, there was nobody there. It was him, God, and Casper the Ghost. That was the only people in the end zone with him last year.
I understand. I get it. I just, no, the previous Washington one that's a tough catch. This one, I can't. There's no excuse for. You got to catch that.
Pizzle, at the end of the day, you know why Tom Brady is the GOAT, Pizzle?
I
those bums make plays for him. The Pattons, the Troy Browns, all his randoms made plays for him. Darius Slayton don't make no plays for Danny. And it bothers me.
Well, where's fucking Kenny Galladay at, Fisk?
Huh?
Where's Kenny Galladay at?
Who cares?
That's my problem, though, is like, you can be mad at Darius Slayton, but why the fuck is Kenny Galladay's ass not out there making plays?
Because I think he had the flu or something. Who cares? At the end of the day,
that's my point. It's like, we get it. We understand that Darius Slayton is not perfect. We get that. Like, I understand that. I get it. But my point being is like, there's so many other dudes that are falling short.
It don't matter.
Has to be the one out there that's trying to make the damn plays.
Pizzle, it don't matter.
That's
the game. It all comes down to that moment. That's the game. It's kind of like, for example, Pizzle, when LeBron, this is the best example I can give you. When J.R. Smith don't know the score in the finals. That's the game, bro. It doesn't matter that it didn't matter that George Hill bricked the free throw.
Was that his last game in Cleveland?
Yes, I think so.
That's a rough one to go out on.
But Pizzle, it doesn't matter that George Hill bricked that free throw because you got to remember, George Hill bricked the free throws that would have won the Cavs that game.
Well, look, okay, Fist, but
so even though John Feliciano had the penalty,
but let's be honest,
the Slayton drop is what ends up mattering.
It's easy for Giant fans to hate on Darius Slayton.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You know it is. It's easy for them to do that.
No, it's not.
There's already a seed that's been planted, and every time they just wait for him to do something like that, and then they start planting it. They start watering it.
I'm gonna fight you on this one.
They do. He's a small campfire, and every time he fucks up, they throw gasoline on it.
If you had made that comment to me before the season, I would agree with you. But I get so much shit in my comment section for ripping Darius Slayton. They say I'm too hard on him. You gotta respect Darius. I've grown to like Darius Slayton because he's all we've had all year. I respect what he's done for the team this year. But in the biggest moments, that's how you're defined, bro. You were defined by what you do in the biggest moments.
Look, I get that. I understand.
And like I said, the J.R. Smith not knowing the score overshadowed George Hill bricking the free throws. So even though Feliciano had the penalty, the Darius Slayton drop overshadows the penalty. Because if you catch the ball, that's the game.
Yeah.
If J.R. Smith just puts the fucking ball back in the hoop after the rebound, that's the game. So it doesn't matter who fucked up before you fucked up. If you're the last person to fuck up, you're the fuck up. You're the GOAT. In a bad way, not a good way. That's how it goes.
Look, I understand. I get it. I knew as soon as it happened, I said, oh, shit, here we go. I knew. I already knew.
My gosh, bro. Hold on to the fucking ball. Like, bro, That was not a hard catch. He had two hands on it. I could see if he got smacked. I could see if it was the Cowboy catch. You can't go from catching that ball versus Dallas to dropping that shit. You can't do that. I could see if Danny
look, I get it. I'll be the first to tell you. If you're gonna support him all the time, then you got to take heat when he fucks up. I get it.
And there's the thing too.
But here's the thing: I'm not gonna sit here and expect him to be perfect, Fisk.
He's never gonna be perfect.
He's never I don't expect. That's one of the things that's frustrating is because I support him and I support him hard, but everyone thinks the way I support him, oh, I think he's a Pro Bowler, or I think he's the number one receiver, or I think he's the greatest thing since Randy Moss. No, that's not it. It's just at least he's fucking out there trying, unlike Kenny Golladay. Unlike I love Sterling Shepard, but Sterling Shepard can't stay healthy.
He can't.
I like Wandale, but like I don't know what Wandale's career is going to be.
He might not be able to stay healthy either because
I don't know. Like it's just I'm gonna at least support the dude that's at least out there trying.
And I respect that, but you know what's so sad?
Like imagine like Fist. Imagine like you own a company, and like you got one guy who's a great worker, but like he's a drug addict or he's got issues and like he's always got problems. And then you got one that's not such a good worker, but he shows up every day. Who you gonna support?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'd have fired him because the thing with Slayton is this: Slayton is second in drops. That's the problem. See, it'd be one thing if Slayton was a regular bum.
Let me tell you what, I knew they was good. Of course, they showed that stat
because it's a fact.
I know, but of course, like as soon as I saw them show that Fisk, I said, "Oh hell, there's more gasoline."
But we've known that Pizzle because he dropped 3 balls.
We already knew that. We already knew he had those. We already knew what he was. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like nothing's changed.
No, I know.
About Danny, it's like everyone's like, "Oh, Danny stepped up his game." No, Danny's never changed. Like that's what he is.
But that's the problem, Pizzle. You said it. You said it. You just said it. You just said it, Pizzle. That's the reason Daniel Jones don't get no fucking respect now because of bum ass dudes like Evan Ingram and Slayton. Because if he catches that ball last year, if he catches that ball this year, that's 2 more game-winning drives on Daniel Jones' resume. People will respect Daniel Jones more if his receivers helped him out a little bit.
Yeah, no, 100%. But that takes the totality of the receivers. I agree. Look, I'm with you, man. I get it. Darius Slayton's got to catch that, and it not only helps Darius Slayton, but it helps our boy Daniel Jones.
I feel so bad for Danny Pizzle because the Cowboy game, fucking David Sills slipped. Galladay dropped. Galladay had to drop. David Sills slipped. And then you get the Washington game. No, fuck Washington. Then you get the Seahawk game, and this bum Richie James fumbles and doesn't even give Danny a chance to get the ball in the last two minutes of the game. So that's another opportunity Daniel Jones has stolen.
I don't understand about Richie James. Is Richie James at the start of the year was tearing shit up?
He was tearing shit up versus Washington. Did you see that catch he made at OT?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like shit. Like all of a sudden, and I was like, "Damn, where did Richie James go the last month?" Now all of a sudden he's back.
We need to throw him the damn ball more often. It's all hands on deck versus the Eagles. So
it's gotta be.
It just bothers me.
But I'm gonna say, I want to say this about that. I kind of think that what just happened this week is a good thing for us in terms of going against them. Well, because I think, what is the saying? I got a brain fart, Fist. You ever get those?
Yeah, well, it's called an old man moment. Yeah, it happens to me like twice a day. Yeah, it's called an old man moment.
It's like a hungry lion's got to eat or something like that. But the fact is like the Eagles aren't hungry. They're not. They're not a hungry. They're not. They're not.
Don't apply when you play division games, bro.
I'll just be honest. I don't think they're a hungry team. I think the Giants. First of all, you haven't won in basically a fucking month now. You haven't won a game in basically a month. Let's just be straight with it because that's not a win on Sunday. You're coming from back-to-back losses. You ain't won in basically a month. you've got to be a hungry football team. Everybody and their mother is saying, well, you're going to lose the Eagle games. You're probably going to lose the Viking game. Yeah, hungry dogs hunt better. Yeah, thank you, Jay God. Thank you. Hungry dogs hunt better. That's the deal, Fisk, is we hungry as hell.
I know, and it
I
showed
mean, we
versus
starved.
Washington.
We start no, seriously, like Washington came out, hit us with a right hook early in that game, went down 10-0. We fought our way back. And we kept, and once we got the lead, we didn't surrender it. I know we tied, but we never surrendered it once we got it. And the only thing that gives me pause in this game is the two Cowboy games. Because I can justify all of the losses that we have had this year. I can't really justify this tie that we just had because you got to win that game at home. And you had a little bit of extra rest from the previous week. And you had some guys getting back like Bellinger and Evan Neal. But the Cowboy games, the first one, we shouldn't have lost that game, but we did. And then the second one, we were playing well first half, then we just got blown out the second half. And the Eagles have been arguably better than the Cowboys, but I will say this, Fisk, I don't think their defense is as good as the Cowboys.
We match up better with the Eagles than the Cowboys.
That's what was my next point is I feel like we match up better against the Eagles. The Cowboys just have our number from a personnel standpoint. Like, let's just be honest.
Yeah, they do.
They got where they're strong, we're weak. That's just reality. But the Eagles is a little bit different. And I know there's some guys out there like James Bradbury, for example, that probably want to, have a great game and shut things down. But what the fuck? Giants fans, go kill yourself. Wow, what a thing to say.
Yo, we're 200 people deep and y'all can't hit the like button.
I know, and we got guys out here telling us to kill ourselves.
Yo, if you ain't hit the like button, go kill yourself. How about that? Because we 210 people in here and we ain't even got 100 likes.
But
so
I feel like Fist that we just match up better with this Eagles team, and we're at home, and we're a hungry dog. That's facts. I mean, that's reality. Fit like I mean that is the truth. And if the Giants have any pride about themselves at all, they'll come to play in this game.
You know what, Pizzle? Everything you said is cute, but I don't give a damn right now. Back to that bum Darius Slayton. Shout out to LA. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Fact or fiction, Darius Slayton equals a slightly more consistent Ruben Randall / Dominique Hickson. Both of them, when it comes to hands and running routes, suck, but are burners. I agree. He's better than Dominique Hickson and Ruben Randall, but that's not saying much. You're taking
but hold on, Fizz. Okay, let's say he's Ruben Randall. Ruben Randall was never asked to be a number one receiver.
Yeah, he was. What you
Not
mean?
really?
Yeah, he was.
No.
Yes, he was. He was most definitely asked to be the number one receiver.
He was drafted high, yes.
No, because you got to remember, not only did we let Cruz walk, but even Steve Smith, Giant Steve Smith, not the good Steve Smith, our Steve Smith. That was a slot guy. We drafted Randall to be our number one outside guy because
he was an outside guy, but
remember, we let Nix go because we thought Randall was going to be the guy. We wanted to make Randall the guy, so we let Nix walk. Randall was worse. I hate Randall more than Slayton. You know how many Eli Manning interceptions came off drop Ruben Randall passes? At least Slayton ain't costing us interceptions and shit. This dude Randall would literally drop a ball once a game and will fly into another team hands and they go Eli Manning with another pick. I hate y'all better be happy I had no YouTube channel with Randall bum asses out there dropping balls. If y'all think I'm mean to Darius Slayton, y'all should have heard me on the phone with Boogie cursing out fucking Ruben Randall and Dominique Hickson. I wish Dominique Hickson got shot in his leg instead of Plexico. That fucking bum. Fuck him. Fuck Hickson. I don't know who I hate. Ooh. Remember Pizzle? Hickson had that game versus the fucking Cardinals. He had
Hickson was like more of a his strong suit for us was special teams. I know they tried to make him receive because of his
tried to make him Plexico.
Yeah. No, he couldn't be
They
Plaxico.
tried though. Oh yeah. Oh, we don't need Plexico. So what? Plexico shot us up. Dominic Hickson just had 200 yards versus the Cardinals. How'd that turn out, Giants fans? Oh nah, Pizzle just
Look, I again, I don't think that by any means do I want Darius Slayton ever to be considered my number one receiver. I'm not saying that. I think Darius Slayton is always going to be a sneaky receiver that can make sneaky plays.
if he could catch the ball. At least,
But he's had one. I mean, okay.
But Manningham never dropped it when Eli needed him. When Eli needed Manningham, he caught the ball. Manningham versus the 49ers in the conference championship. He caught that ball. In the Super Bowl, he caught that ball.
No,
That's what's separating Eli Manning from Daniel Jones. Eli Manning players made plays for him. Darius Slayton ain't making no plays for Danny.
Yeah, he is. He is making.
I'm talking about when it matters. Game winning.
Yeah, I got it. It is a game. I got it.
That boy Manningham was sorry as a bitch. Manningham was Darius Slayton. All Darius Slayton is a taller version of Manningham. The only difference is Manningham drops what happened in the first quarter, second quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, he came through for us, Pizzle. This dude Slayton don't come through for us like Manningham did.
Okay. He will.
Fucking bum.
He will.
Sorry ass Darius Slayton.
He will.
Oh my gosh, bro. I
still believe in him.
It's stressful, Pizzle. It's stressful because now we gotta play the Eagles. And Darius Slayton, all Danny got to throw to. This is not fair.
Hungry dogs.
This is not fair, bro.
Hungry dogs.
This is not fair, bro.
Hungry dogs.
We asked Daniel Jones.
We starved
to go and beat the Eagles, the best team in the league, allegedly, with no receivers.
We starved.
Now I know how Eagle fans felt when Donovan McNabb was throwing the top picks.
We're hungry.
Now Eagle fans felt, bro. It's like Daniel Jones is like he's like freaking Donovan McNabb with a clutch gene, bro. That's how I feel like the Daniel Jones and Saquon are like the modern day McNabb and Westbrook. That's all it is, bro. We're like the modern day McNabb and Westbrook. That's it. Every Eagle game, it was got McNabb, got Westbrook. Will Freddie Mitchell catch the ball? Can Todd Pinkston catch the ball? Giants fans. Well, we got Saquon and Danny. Will Slayton catch the ball? Will David Sills not slip on the route? It's bullshit, Pizzle.
Boy, you need it. It's gonna be all right. Slayton gonna do it.
Shout out to Don J. Slayton is a number 3 receiver. I don't really expect him to make those kinds of big plays during clutch time. I wouldn't mind him being back though. Fuck that. He's all the way the fuck up out of here. If y'all think Darius Slayton coming back to the Giants next year, y'all smoking that good dope. Joe Shane ain't bring. Joe Shane didn't want him here this year. You think he gonna bring him back next year? Please. Joe Shane about to draft a cool 2-3 receivers, maybe sign Odell and bring back Wandale. It's about to be a whole. They're about to revamp this entire receiving core. Even if we don't bring back Odell, that just means we drafting an extra receiver. He's gonna draft at least 2 high. I'm talking in the first 3 rounds. 2 of them picks are gonna be receivers, minimum. He's got to revamp the whole receiving corps, Pizzle. We don't have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I definitely think he's gonna do a big remodel of that position, but I don't agree with you that Darius Slayton won't be back.
He's not coming back, bro. He's not coming back to the
We'll
see. For 2 reasons. Reason number 1, he'll get a better contract for someone else.
That may happen, yes.
Reason number 2, he's second. Bro, you don't think Shane and Dable know he's second in drops in the NFL? They have no faith in Darius Slayton. That's why our play calling is so shitty. Everybody, Pizzle, oh man, Mike Kafka sucks. Mike Kafka sucks. No, Mike Kafka's not Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett tried to fit circles into square. What is this? Fit a square into a round hole. Is that the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Jason Garrett tried to do. What Kafka and Dable are trying to do is game plan around Danny and Saquon because the receivers are fucking garbage. They're not going out there trying to make Darius Slayton Stephon Diggs because he can't do it. So Giants fans are like, oh, we need to cut loose on the playbook. We need to open up the playbook. Darius Slayton can't catch simple shit. You think they're going to let him run them Stephon Diggs routes? What? Come on, y'all. Like, what are y'all talking about? We don't have the receivers to run a competent passing offense consistently.
Well, there definitely is something going on with the play calling.
We don't have no receivers. They're trying to hide them.
I get that, but you've got only one receiver.
Who?
Darius Slayton.
Sure. Sure. Pizzle, they don't even game plan. They don't even scheme him catches. He's so trash. They have so little faith in Darius Slayton, they don't even scheme him catches. Look how hard those catches are.
Somebody got to step up, Fizz.
Bro, you know you are a sorry receiver. When the offensive coordinator, the only receiver we got, he don't even scheme you the ball. He has so little faith in you that he don't even scheme you the ball.
Yeah.
They don't give Darius Slayton no easy catches. They have no faith in him.
Well, they throw the ball down to him, and that's one thing I think that they need to do in this game and continue to do it the rest of the year is try to throw the ball downfield. Try to throw the ball downfield and not try to keep it so short. They got to air it out, Fizz.
Yeah, we got to do it like we did the Cowboys.
Danny throws a good deep ball, man. Let him fucking sling it. What's the worst that can happen?
I agree. They got to do it like they did in the
How hard is it for a receiver in the National Football League, Fizz, just to go straight?
Shit, ask Darius Slayton. Because that second deep ball, so he drops the ball, right? So he drops the ball that would have won us the game. And then Daniel Jones throws him a bomb the next play. He couldn't even stay in bounds. So even he let the corner push him out of bounds down the field. Slayton, you're like 6'4", bro. What the fuck? Like, come on, Slayton. Like, just like bro. Like, you got two left feet at this point, bro. Like, you can't catch, you can't run routes. What are you good for? What are you good for?
You think I can get him on my channel at the end of the year?
As much as you slurp him, probably. But then again, I don't know, Pizzle. I'm your co-host. He might hate you. He might. I don't know.
Well, I think he definitely would hate me that I'm doing a show with
you. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Hey, look, Pizzle. Check this out, baby. When you eat with the wolves, you got to deal with the blood. As simple as that. When you eat with the wolves, you got to deal with the blood.
Get a little messy.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa, Pizzle. Because you know what's so great about me and Pizzle? Whoever hates me, whoever doesn't hate me, hates him. And whoever I don't even, Pizzle was hated by content creators I don't even know about. Pizzle be like, I remember Pizzle be like, what's his name? The geek, Alex or whatever the fuck. I don't even know these dudes. Pizzle airing them the fuck out. I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck they are, but I know they don't like my ass no more. Whoever they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whoever I don't like, Pizzle don't like. And whoever I like, that's why we're the outsiders, Pizzle.
Yeah.
You know, that's just why we the outsiders.
I just read Timmy's. Go ahead and read Timmy's.
Shout out to Timmy. Ball was underthrown. I watched the ball leave Danny's hand live and then leave that Phil's hands for a drop. And it's him because you hype him up. Yeah, Pizzle, that's a fact. You do be hyping up Slayton like he a number one. You be hyping him up, Pizzle. Oh, bet the Darius Slayton prop over. Let's get this money. Let's get the Darius Slayton prop.
Let's get this money.
Over and talk about Slayton like he nice. Like, nah, man. Nah, bro. Nah, Pizzle. You gotta hold this L.
He make a catch. I stand up and say, he nice.
Because here's the thing, Pizzle. You gotta hold L because he cost us a victory.
I get it.
He cost the most important game of the season. This was a playoff game.
There's no guarantee we were gonna go score that drive. Just so
yes, it was. Where was it? Bro, we got Graham Gano, bro. That would have put us on like the 35-yard line, bro. Got Graham Gano. We was scoring. That was the game. Saquon and Danny would have found a way to get us like 7, 8 more yards on the ground. He puts us in field goal range. We kill the rest of the clock doing Daniel Jones, Saquon running bullshit. It would have been good. We'd have been straight. But no, Darius Slayton won't drop the ball. At home, at MetLife, in front of Giants fans, he won't drop the ball. Oh, Evan Ingram ass. Get him up out of here. Just like Evan Ingram. Get him up out of here. Oh, but Fisk, Evan Ingram has potential. Evan Ingram is this. Evan Ingram is that. Evan Ingram is a Jaguar. Okay? Darius Slayton will be a damn bear or a raven or something. He ain't going to be a Giant next year. Matter of fact, he going to be a Raven. Why don't you go to the Ravens? He'd be perfect for the Ravens because he going from one team that want to run the ball all game to another team that want to run the ball all game. He'd be perfect for the Ravens. Shout out to Timmy. Danny threw a perfect pass both fucking times and his filth dropped it. If it wasn't for security, I would have had a meeting with him in KG Mafia style. Well, we didn't already technically clip Kenny Golladay, bro. Kenny Golladay been gone for a minute. Kenny Golladay is there in physical form only. His spirit been long gone, okay? Kenny Galladay's spirit has been long gone. Kenny Golladay there to collect his check at this point.
Yeah, he done.
Yeah, he don't even count. But now if this was the Mafia, Slayton would have got clipped for that shit.
Yeah, not just
you know he would have pizzled.
No, I know.
This was the Mafia. He get walked into an empty room for that shit.
I know. Like, come on, we're gonna make you a made man. Fucking room's empty.
Yo, Slayton would have known it the whole time.
They're buried with Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah, it'd been funny too because Slayton would have known it. Slayton, the whole car ride there, Slayton would have known it. They about to fucking kill my ass. Yo, that's some funny shit, bro. Oh man, that's some funny shit. Slayton would have been like, I'm sick. I don't want to. I don't make me today. Shout out to LA though. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Facts, Fisk. Media cause them bums, cause they're random receivers. But Chris Hogan, Danny Amendola, Deion Branch, Philip Dorsett catching that ball, Slayton, bro. Pizzle, he's so right, Pizzle. How many times have you seen them Patriot randoms just make plays for Tom Brady, bro?
I get it. I got it.
He's so right, bro. Philip Dorsett is trash.
I mean, Chris
Hogan is trash.
It's a sucky situation. I hate it. I wish Slayton would have caught that. It'd been great.
Danny deserves better than this shit, man.
I will say this. I'm gonna and I'm just gonna be straight about Danny. I hope, whether it's with the Giants or not, I hope that before Danny's career is over with in the NFL, he gets some solid receivers to play with, just so I can know. Just so I can know if that dude's really legit or not. I think he is. I believe he is. But as long as he's been with the Giants, he's never had a legit receiving core with him. He never.
It's sad.
Yeah, he's had a running back, but he's never had a legit receiving core.
And the thing with Danny is this. He executes. Here's another thing too, right? Because there's a lot of idiots.
Well, let me say this, Fisk, because I don't want to forget it. Like, we talked about like today's NFL, like Josh Allen has got Diggs, right? But that's not only like for today's game, that's for yesterday's game as well. Like Montana had Jerry Rice.
Yep.
Right. Dan Marino had Clayton.
Clayton.
Yeah, we talked about Peyton last week. Jim Kelly.
Brett Favre had Sterling Sharp, right?
He had Sharp. He had there was another one.
Driver Jennings.
Driver. There was another one too. He had a bunch of them, man. Favre did.
Hey, speaking of the Packers, Aaron Rodgers had Devontae, Jordy Nelson.
Yeah, the point is that every great quarterback has dudes.
Yep.
All of them, even even the ones that date back to yesterday's game in the 80s and the 90s and today's game. Quarterbacks gotta have dudes. And so that's why it's completely unfair to judge Daniel Jones because you can't honestly say that the dude's ever played with somebody really good.
I mean, my goodness, like Eli Manning had Plex.
Yeah, like even Eli, like I mean, I love Eli, but let's be honest, like Eli became Eli when Plaxico got there.
Yep.
Like I mean, Amani Toomer was nice, but he wasn't.
And Odell Beckham in his prime. We be
Yeah.
forgetting about that. Then he went and had Odell in his prime.
Yeah, I mean, look, you gotta have that dude.
Odell resurrected Eli ass. Eli was a corpse, and then Odell came on the scene. All of a sudden, Eli Manning.
I ain't gonna say that.
Now his ass was looking dusty.
I'm gonna tell you who looks like a corpse is that Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan, and that's another one. Matt Ryan had Roddy White. Then he got Julio. Then he got Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan always had weapons, bro. Danny ain't got shit. And still out here executing the gameplay. And that's what kills me with people on Twitter who want to replace Daniel Jones. Do y'all not understand how I fall in love with Daniel Jones more and more every week? Because I'm like, that dude was like 17 for 18 going into the fourth quarter with nothing around him.
His numbers were great. I mean, like someone talked about the fumble, but like that was the only bad thing Daniel did the whole game. And he made up for it by going damn near perfect the rest of the way.
And the thing too, Pizzle, is the level of difficulty. Nobody takes into this under consideration. But the level of difficulty that Daniel Jones is operating under, and he looks this good, they're not letting him walk out there. Y'all don't, you see, it's a difference, Pizzle. This is what people don't talk about enough. Y'all are aware we have the best offensive coordinator in the league, and Brian Dable. Am I wrong, Pizzle? At the end of the playoffs last year, was he or was he not the best offensive coordinator?
I was trying to think if there was I was trying to think of the list of offensive coordinators that got a job in the offseason outside of Dable. I guess the guy from Minnesota.
But he wasn't a coordinator. He was like the wide receiver coach.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Damn, who am I forgetting? Because I mean, usually, if you're a great offensive coordinator, right, you're going to get a job.
Bieniemy didn't get hired. Bieniemy and Dable were the only ones calling plays.
He was who you think was better of the two?
Dable by a mile.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Josh McDaniels is one. But
Josh. That was the other guy. Josh McDaniels.
So that's one. But I think Dable was better than Josh McDaniels.
He was, because remember, McDaniels and Dable were the only ones that called plays. Yeah, the other guys that got the jobs were
You're right.
So what I'm saying is this, Pizzle. You got the passing game coordinator from Kansas City, and you got Brian Dable out of Buffalo. They want points. They're offensive guys. They're not letting Danny go nowhere because they're the same conversation me and Pizzle are having right now. You don't think fucking Brian Dable is yelling at Joe Shane about this shit every fucking day? Bro, we have a quarterback, but we gotta these are offensive guys who want to put up points. It's killing them that they don't have no receivers right now. It's killing Kafka and Dable that they don't have receivers because these are offensive guys. This ain't Joe Judge out there. These are offensive guys that want to put points on the board. So for them to have to call these stupid ass running plays and scheme these, they don't want to do this shit, Pizzle. They don't want to play like this.
I think they want to play. Yeah, I think that I agree. They probably want to play a different type of game.
And they know Danny, and they probably looking at Danny like, oh, I can't wait to get him weapons because he's executing our game plan at the high. It's never gonna be this hard for Danny again. Brian Dable, Kafka, Joe Shane, they're going to get him weapons. It's never gonna be this hard for him again, bro. It's never going to be this hard for him again. And then too, Pizzle, because Kafka and Dable are offensive guys, I trust them to pick the receivers because they're going to be picking receivers that fit the system.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't Joe Judge picking Tony because he jukes people on special teams. On top of that, this is Kafka, Dable, offensive-minded guys who know what the fuck they're looking for.
No, I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. I it's funny you say that because they're not going. It's like you said, they're not going to get just any receiver. They're going to get guys who can specialize into what they're trying to do.
Yep. And y'all don't think we keeping Danny. Y'all don't know nothing about football.
I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to be honest with you. And I know that sometimes I can come off sounding like I disrespect Saquon. I get it. I don't give him a lot of praise. But watching him play the last month, it feels like to me like he's not healthy. And to me, it's like, I don't know how the hell you I know we've talked about this before, but like between the two, I don't know how you keep Saquon over Danny.
They're not.
No, I know, and I know that there's a likely. I know that they could both come back, but we've talked about that. But I don't see how that happens. I don't. Saquon is not the offense. It's Danny. Danny's doing just as much running as Saquon's doing. Seriously, he ran a lot on Sunday. I mean, Danny is playing running back and quarterback. Now Saquon's doing his thing too. Like, and he has a couple spurts, but like honestly, like it ain't Saquon. It ain't like it's Danny. So I don't know. I don't. I'm watching these games and I'm kind of looking at Saquon and I'm just playing. He's playing a little sus right now.
Pretty much.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, I think you're spot on. And the thing too is, which I gotta look at the big picture is I'm just gonna shoot you straight. I'm not gonna bullshit you. If Odell doesn't sign with the Giants, we're not bringing back Saquon. The only way we're even remotely gonna bring back Saquon is if
that's a great
Odell
that's
comes
a
back.
great Fist. I have not heard anybody say that. That's a great point. If they don't bring back Danny, there is no point in bringing back Saquon.
No. You mean Odell?
Oh, well.
No. They're bringing. No, Danny's not going anywhere.
I know, but like if they moved on from Daniel, they're definitely moving on from Saquon.
Yeah, because Saquon's showing you right now he can't carry the team.
Yeah.
Danny's been carrying the team all year. It's always been Danny. The Saquon, yeah, bro. If anything, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm looking at Saquon a little differently because when Derrick Henry in his prime didn't have slumps like this. Derrick Henry might be washed now, coming off like 4 straight 300 carry seasons. But when Derrick Henry was Saquon's age, when he was humming, he didn't have games like this, Pizzle.
I gotta be honest. I don't think that Saquon has the ability to, and I know it's hard for the position he plays, but I don't think he has the ability to stay like fully healthy the whole year.
And here's the thing, Pizzle's being nice to deny him. Pizzle,
I don't think he's got that. I don't think he's got that in him. He's got some kind of going on right now. He's got no. He didn't have. I mean, this game he was better than the previous game, but the previous game against the Cowboys, he had no burst, nothing.
Because he's tired. He's worn down. I don't even think he's hurt. I just think he's worn down.
He could be. You might be right. He might be just worn down.
Yeah, because remember, the dude ain't been healthy really. All right, so he had the rookie year. Okay, fine. Then the second year, he was okay, but he had the high ankle sprain. He was a little healthy. He wasn't that healthy. And then the third year, he tears his ACL. And then year 4, he really didn't get that big of a workload, and he was coming off of ACL. And then you got this year. This is the first year he's been treated like a workhorse since his rookie season. And I just think he's worn down.
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
Shout out to No Cat. Jimmy G foot not broken will be. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like Jimmy G is nice. If Jimmy G was nice, you still have 3 first-round picks, motherfucker. Jimmy fucking G. The fuck out of here, bro.
Mm.
Oh, Jimmy G coming back for the playoffs. I don't give a damn, bro. That's not waking me up my sleep. I'm going to roll over, fart, and go back to dreamland. Jimmy fucking G. Fuck out of here, bro. Jimmy G, please. His own coach ain't want him. You want to talk about disrespectful? They brought him back on a discount. That dude, Jimmy G, came back on a discount. Please. Shout out to NY for life. Thoughts on Kayvon toying with Heineke this Sunday? Man, Kayvon was, shout out to Kayvon. Man.
How did Heineke not fumble that sack in overtime?
Because the football gods hate us.
I know, but like he hit him at like on the 2-yard line. He drilled him, didn't even see it coming. He's untouched. That's a fumble every fucking day of the week.
Because the football gods hate us, bro. Bro, I'm still mad that he got that 4th down conversion. How did that happen? Our sorry ass corners, bro. How did that happen? How, Pizzle? Tell Big Fist how that happened, bro.
I know.
I thought the game was over, Pizzle.
I know. Kayvon, man, I'm gonna tell you, I think he's getting better each and every week.
Yep, and Ojolari.
Ojolari, I mean, that motherfucker pisses me off. I'm gonna be straight with you. Let's just be honest. I'm gonna start calling him blue balls. Like, he give me one game like that. He looked like OC out there. He just out there fast as hell, just right there. And he's, getting the quarterback, looking good, making plays. Our pass rush looked the best it's looked all year long, I think, on Sunday. Numbers alone, like, it just looked good. And it's like this motherfucker will be gone for 6 games.
Yeah, he got to stay healthy.
Yeah, it's like, man, I need you to stay healthy because, like, I can't be having you give me blue balls.
Yeah, don't get Darius Tony this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, you cool, you nice when you play, but if you only gonna play about 5 games a year, like that, you just
we can't do nothing with that.
I can't do nothing with that.
We can't do nothing with that.
My nuts hurt.
Yeah, agreed. You real quick. G Anonymous, you know how we missed that interception? Because he's a fucking bum. Number 38 is sorry. That's why he didn't catch that pick on Terry McLaurin OT, because he trash. He trash.
Call this man by his number.
Fuck him. No, you know why, Pizzle? Because they picked on him the whole 4th quarter. Every time I turn around, 38 getting burnt. Dotson 8 on 38. McLaurin 8 on 38. Fucking Curtis Samuel 8 on 38. Pizzle, they ran a train on him.
You talking about Heineke? Isn't it funny how like Commander fans? I don't know. Maybe I just don't pay enough attention to them. But you notice how like I don't really hear them clamoring about changing the quarterback.
Nope.
No, why the hell is that?
Because of all them receivers I just named.
I know, but like it's like funny, like Heineke. You would think that Washington would be one of the teams to be like, yeah, we got to replace it. Like we got to improve this, but it's like they just like, yeah, that's our dude.
You know why? Because Washington fans like they treating Heineke the way Giants fans should treat Daniel Jones. What I mean by that is like Washington fans are like, bro, he does the little shit. Like we appreciate that. Like all the Daniel Jones does all the reasons that they praise Taylor Heineke is all Daniel Jones do all the same shit.
What I'm saying is like, did Heineke look better than Daniel Jones on Sunday?
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
Throwing the fucking that dude Terry McLaurin. Oh my gosh, I had nightmares about him on Sunday.
He nice.
I didn't even want to see. I'm like Terry. Oh my gosh, I was having nightmares.
Yeah,
like I'm like, bro, let's call a spade, Pizzle. Heineke's not good. He's not. If you put Heineke on the Giants, he's getting benched.
Mm-hmm.
Terry McLaurin is Terry McLaurin is a top 10 receiver. That's why they paid him. Curtis Samuel was the second best free agent receiver behind Galladay 2 years ago. They paid him to be there. Johnson, first-round wide receiver. You take those weapons away from him and give him Darius Slayton and fucking was it Isaiah Hodgson, whatever the fuck his name, number 18.
Yeah.
If you give him 86 and 18 Pizzle, Heineke's getting benched. It takes a special kind of quarterback. That's why I respect Daniel Jones. You got to respect a Mahomes. You got to respect a Tom Brady. You got to respect these quarterbacks that can win with randoms at receivers. It's not every quarterback can go out there with randoms at receivers and prosper. It takes a special quarterback, Piss.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I just thought it was interesting. That's all.
And shout out to Jackson Jordan. Baker Mayfield to the Rams. That's actually a good look for him. I don't know how you feel about Pizzle, but if anybody can get the best out of him,
I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn either. But McVay would definitely get. I mean, damn, are we sure Goff is that much better than Baker Mayfield?
I mean, to me, like, I think Stafford's done.
I do. I think Stafford's done as well. I think he.
And I think they know that, and they're trying to see if they can find somebody before the offseason.
I think his wife is going to make him retire. To be honest with you, I think his wife is definitely going to make him retire. You know, I don't see Stafford Pizzle going the Tom Brady route. You know,
no.
Shout out to Barth. Beat Washington and Indy. We in the playoffs. No, that's a fact.
No, I mean, I get that, but I don't want to cut it that close.
Well, we don't have no choice now.
It'd be nice to get. I still think I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not talking about this week, but that week 18 game against Philly, they're probably resting their starters.
No, they're not.
No,
because Minnesota and Dallas are on their ass.
I think that shit will be all fixed by the time we get there.
No, but here's the thing, Pizzle. It might be worse because if Dallas beats the Eagles, then the Eagles are really going to be playing week 18 because they're going to have to get that W just in case Dallas fuck up. You get my drift?
No, I catch your drift, but I'm just saying, like, I still look. I mean, I would like to steal one of that Eagle game or a Viking game.
We ain't beating the Vikings. I think we got a better chance of beating the Eagles than the Vikings, believe it or not.
Okay.
Because I just feel like divisional games.
I mean, we have, and I know we haven't played them with AJ Brown, but the last couple years we've played the Eagles well, and that was with sorry ass Joe Judge as our coach. We have.
Yeah, like I said,
2 years ago.
I'm lukewarm on the Eagles. I'm lukewarm on them because we almost beat Dallas. Dallas is better than the Eagles, in my opinion. And we almost beat Dallas twice.
I agree.
So Daniel Jones and the rest of the fucking band members who just basically carry his guitar and his water for him, we might put up a fight. I mean, we really might put up a fight. I mean, stranger shit has happened. Hell, the Seahawks almost lost to the Rams on Sunday. So, you know, stranger shit has happened. And, you know, Pizzle. Well, hold on. Let me get to the super chat first. Shout out to Big Simp. Big Simp says, Commanders will blow out New York Giants. Yeah, please. Sure. Whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say, bro. Sure. Whatever you say.
Why you gotta call my boy 500 pounds?
Shout out to Corey. Pizzle gave Philly 500 pounds his belt.
I call that dude 500. Damn, Corey dissing on his own.
Bro, he a Cowboy fan now. Corey.
Yeah, you're right. He a Cowboy fan. I forgot.
Yeah, we got paperwork on Corey. Corey, a whole Eagle fan. I mean, Cowboy.
100 pounds. Damn.
We got paperwork on you now, Corey. We got paperwork on you, bro. Shout out to Timmy. I went to the game, caught the Resident Evil flu just to watch that filth drop that beautiful pass, and then Gano can't make a 57-yarder to win it. Oh man, you know what?
By the
How
way,
did you feel about the Gano miss?
we getting some great super chats tonight.
Yeah, we are.
I
Fucking
mean,
slaying
we can't get no likes, but we get some good super chats.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They
We
want us out of
definitely
the algorithm.
facts because it's
before,
100.
before we get knocked out of the algorithm, they gonna give us a little bit of bucks.
You know, it's the least they can do.
Yeah, I guess at least here's your $5 as you get out of the algorithm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Anyway,
they don't want us to grow.
the Gano miss, like I really thought he hit it because he's so damn good. He's very reliable, and I don't know. I mean, Timmy could speak onto it more. I'm guessing it was windy. I'm guessing it was not a great kicking condition, and maybe that's why it came up short. I can't imagine he just didn't put enough leg into it. If it
It
was,
just wasn't our day, bro.
yeah, I mean,
Wasn't our day.
yeah.
It really.
I mean, a lot of these guys, anyways, make those kicks look easy. So I mean, it's not like he missed a 23-yard field goal, but there had to have been something else. The reason why that kick just didn't get there.
I mean, it was a long kick. He like if we had a logo in the middle of the field, he would have been standing on the bitch.
But it definitely did. It did look good.
It looked good, and then
it looked good, and it was like short. It was like EDP coming up short. Oh, little dick dude.
Yeah, you know, he just couldn't get he couldn't get the cupcake on Sunday, bro. He just couldn't get the he couldn't get the cupcake.
You want a cupcake?
Oh my gosh, y'all. This is certain things in life
He could
that you
stick
can't
his little thing in a cupcake if he wanted to.
Yo, there's certain shit in life you can't make up, bro. And him, that cupcake shit, you can't make that up, bro. Like, you can't, bro. That was like that's a skit out of South Park, bro. Like for real, that's a skit out of South Park. That's something that you would see like Eric Cartman and something happen in South Park, bro. Like that shit, bro.
Ugh.
Shout out to shout out to Don J, man. Don J says, I agree with Fisk about Eli looking like a corpse because in 2013 he led the league in interceptions with 27. And in 2014, that's when Odell came. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out to Ruben Randall for helping Eli Manning lead the league in interceptions. But yeah, that's the truth. Eli Manning led the league in interceptions, and number 14 with the yellow hair came in and just changed his fucking life. Shout out to Corey. Fisk, the Eagles nuts. The Giants about to take some. Shout out to Corey. You a Cowboy fan, bro. We don't need to take you serious no more. Like
why can't Corey just give us $1.99 and not say shit?
He's incapable, bro. Corey is in. I'm gonna have to have CEO clap him again. We need to get. We have to dispose of Corey. No, so we have to dispose of Corey, bro. Lock Corey back at the sweatshop somewhere. Shout out to Corey again. AJ Brown gonna explode all over the Giants defense.
Oh.
I mean, shit, probably, but that don't mean y'all gonna win. The Giants really might upset the Eagles. I'm not ruling it out. I'm just saying it's gonna be a tall task, but I'm not ruling it out. Shout out to Corey. Yo, Donovan Mitchell is putting a hole in the Lakers right now. Oh my gosh.
They good.
Damn. But shout out to Corey. AJ Brown gonna explode all over. No, I already read that. Shout out to Twist. Twist says Rodarius Williams should have been on the field. How you feel about that, Pizzle?
I mean, I know he came out and said something. He had a good game, or I mean, an okay game. I feel like the previous week, and I'm not against what Twist said. I mean, here's the thing. I think you've liked what Martindale's done all year, right?
Yep.
So it's kind of like I'm not saying I disagree with Twist, but it's like I've got my faith in Martindale to the point like I just feel like whatever he thinks is best. Because I'm assuming he's making the decision on that, right?
Nah, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say dude was probably doghoused.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Rodarius Williams probably did something earlier in the week. He was in the doghouse.
Okay.
Because number 38, sorry. We had players in the secondary pizzle I never heard of.
Let me say this though. I like that Rodarius Williams and Tay Crowder are saying shit. Look, I shouldn't say I don't love it because I kind of think like you should handle that in house, but I like the fact that they want to get out there and compete. They want to get out there and play, unlike that fucking Kenny Galladay. Like Kenny Galladay, like let's just set my ass on the bench. You know,
How dare you support Darius Slayton and then rip Kenny Galladay? How dare you? You got some nerve.
I'm right.
At least Galladay tried and he failed. Okay.
By the way, I think you're gonna like my pick. You don't like my pick this week. Yeah. I think you're gonna like it. I gave him a winner last week.
We both did.
Yeah, we did. I told you them 49ers on them Dolphins.
Bro, we give them winners every week, bro.
I know.
Like religiously.
I know.
We batting at least 700.
At least.
And that's not even capping.
You can't make money listening to us. I don't know what your problem is.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, wait a minute, Pizzle. I'm dead ass serious. We're around 700%.
Just go back and from week 1 and count it up.
Yeah, if you go back and listen to all these podcasts since week 1, we win basically every fucking week. I mean, religiously, it's like clockwork. Shout out to Timmy though. This was no wind. Sun was down. Lights were bright. Filth dropped the pass, and Gano missed the field goal. The drop sucked all the energy out of the building. It did.
So Timmy blaming Darius Slayton for the missed field goal.
Yeah, it's kind of like J.R. Smith. Like LeBron was having his greatest game ever.
I got you. Okay.
And J.R. Smith forgot the time, and then LeBron was horrible in overtime.
Okay. The
Spurs, after Ray Allen hit that fucking shot, were horrible after that. You know, certain things happen and it just kills a team, bro.
Okay.
Shout out to John. DJ ain't the problem. Without him, we're not even in the game versus Washington. We have bigger holes to fill. Wide receivers, linebackers, and straight up trash. We need to upgrade linebackers. Yeah, because we can't stop the run. Our linebackers stink. They can't hit the hole for shit. They can't get off blocks for shit. Our linebackers are pure trash.
That's one thing that we have to improve in the offseason. Linebacker play.
I mean, it's... Go ahead.
No, we got to improve that. Like, we just have to.
Oh, my gosh. I can't deal with these people who think that we're not going to bring back Daniel Jones. It makes no sense. You really think we going to take a quarterback when we need corners, linebackers, receivers, interior offensive linemen? Y'all really think we about to take a quarterback? Pizzle, they don't know nothing.
Like, no, that's what amazes me. I guess really I'm tired of trying to justify their reasoning for that, because it's obvious to me that if we just improve a couple positions, like linebacker and receiver, for example, this team would take off. I mean, obviously, you got to have some guys stay healthy, like a Dory Jackson, Xavier McKinney. Like, it'd be nice if those dudes were around right now. But, you know, maybe get a guy for the secondary here and there. Maybe get an interior lineman, right? But you don't have to fix that whole group. The Giants in 2022, if there's one thing you can say, it's where they 100% started the process of completely fixing that offensive line. We've struggled for that for years, Fisk.
Shout out to Joe Shane, because he did
for years. But you can see that there's been a lot more balance in that offensive line this year. But you look at the receiving unit, for example, fix that, fix your linebackers, get an interior lineman. Don't worry about the fucking quarterback. Give him a contract. You fix those other positions. This team's gonna do good things. Like, if you fix the quarterback, you got a whole you changing up everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the thing too, Pizzle, is they are all right. How about this, Pizzle? Let's disrespect Danny for a second. Let's do the one thing we've never done in this show. We're gonna disrespect Daniel Jones. Y'all ready for this, chat? We about to disrespect Daniel Jones, okay? Daniel Jones at his worst. Let's keep it a buck here, right? Let's say we hate Daniel Jones. Let's say me and Pizzle do a 180. Daniel Jones ain't the guy. Fuck Danny. We can't win with we can't go to the next level with Daniel Jones, right? Let's say Pizzle and I do a 180, right? Damn, my voice don't even want me to say this shit. All right. Let me clear my throat, right? So check this out, right? Pizzle. Let's say the haters are right about DJ, right? Let's say they right for a second. We're gonna go to this is Earth 2 for my DC fans right now. I watched Tennessee go to a title game with Tannehill. I've watched Jimmy G go to 2 NFC title games and a Super Bowl. I have watched the what's that team? The Pizzle, help me out here. The one the Nick Foles. Yes, I watched Nick Foles win a Super Bowl, and not only did Nick Foles win a Super Bowl, but he beat a guy in Case Keenum who was on the Vikings in the title game to get to that Super Bowl. I watched Blake Bortles beat Ben Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh and had a 10-point lead on Tom Brady in a title game. I'm going to say it again. Blake Bortles had a 10-point lead on Tom Brady in the title game. Case Keenum was a game from the Super Bowl. Tannehill had a 10-point lead on Mahomes in the title game. Jimmy G was a throwaway from beating Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Even if the Daniel Jones haters are right about him, he's better than every single quarterback I just named. So one way or the other, Pizzle, we're keeping his ass so we can win with him.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen, chat?
Yeah, it's happening.
Chat, can I get an amen? Even if the Daniel Jones haters are right, he's still better than Blake Bortles, Tannehill, Case Keenum, Nick Foles. He's better than all those guys, and those guys be winning playoff games. So what are we really talking about, Pizzle?
I don't know what we're talking about.
What are we talking about?
I can't process what those guys are thinking anymore.
Like I can't break it down for y'all know better than that, right, Pizzle?
No, I agree. I don't know what those guys are thinking half the time when they say the shit that they say.
And that's just the truth. That's the God's honest truth, Pizzle. At the worst, Pizzle, at worst, if Daniel Jones, they like to call Daniel Jones Alex Smith. Alex Smith won a lot of games. Alex Smith lost to the Giants in the title game.
He did. He did, in fairness.
He beat Drew Brees in a playoff game. Remember that?
Yeah, in fairness, he did.
Hell, Kirk Cousins, he beat Drew Brees in a playoff game too. So it's like all these quarterbacks that y'all compare Daniel Jones to, not only do they get paid, Kirk Cousins got paid, Tannehill got paid, Alex Smith got paid, Jimmy G got paid. All these quarterbacks got fucking paid, bro. So why, even if he's if he's everything the haters say he is, the Giants are still gonna fucking keep him.
Yeah.
Even Blake Bortles got a second contract.
Yeah.
Jared Goff was a Brandon Cooks drop away from beating Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And y'all want to get rid of Daniel Jones? Do y'all not know football? Do y'all not fucking know football? The most prolific passers I've ever seen, Pizzle, combined, don't have more rings than Tom Brady. And bear with me for a second. As prolific as Tom Brady is, go look at the scores of those Super Bowls. Outside of the Atlanta one, all the Super Bowls he won were low scoring. Run the ball, play action, game manager. Of course, Tom Brady's better than the game manager, but you get where I'm going with it, right? All the prolific quarterbacks, Pizzle, the Brett Favre's won Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers won Super Bowl. Drew Brees won Super Bowl. Peyton, he got 2. Dan Marino didn't get none. Mahomes only got 1. But Tom Brady got 7, right? Joe Montana got 4. Never had a 4,000-yard season. Big Ben, Eli Manning, they weren't prolific. They had defense and run games and made plays when they needed to. That's what Eli and Big Ben did. They got 2 apiece. Pizzle, I ask you again.
Fist, you're preaching to the choir, man. There's nothing I can say.
It's like, yeah, it's like what
nothing
we
I
really
can say anymore. I mean, I've said all this ever since we've done this podcast. I've been saying this.
And so it's like I look at these Daniel Jones haters, and I'm not trying to shit on Eli. I really don't like. I like Eli. I do. I'm not trying to shit on Eli when I say this, but Daniel Jones does all the things that Eli Manning did. He keeps the ship steady, and when the moment is the brightest, he makes the throws. So as a Giants fan who watched Eli Manning win 2 Super Bowls by just being clutch and not fucking shit up on a regular basis, why are y'all so mad at Danny? The only difference between Danny and Eli is Plexico, Knicks, and OBJ. That's the only difference. Am I wrong, Pizzle? That's the only difference between Eli and Danny.
I'll say this. I think Danny can be just as good, if not better than Eli, if under the right circumstances.
Yeah, because he doesn't turn the ball over. That's the one thing. Like Daniel Jones, like Eli Manning had that Brett Favre gene in him. Like Eli Manning was a super duper gunslinger. Like Daniel Jones in 13 games only has 6 turnovers. And I think 2 of them are fumbles. Where did he go? Pizzle like 145, 150 passes without a pick.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Come on, man. Like, respect this man, bro.
I know.
What didn't we cover, Pizzle?
We've covered it all.
We covered it all?
Mm-hmm.
It's time to give out the winners?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, let's see. Who you got for us this week, Pizzle?
The Giants.
Whoa.
+7.
You taking the 7?
I'm taking the 7.
Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Ooh.
Pizzle spicy up in here.
Getting real spicy. Ooh, it's getting hot. Ooh, starting to sweat a little bit. Ooh, okay. You know what, Pizzle? That's the one thing we didn't talk about. Actually, now that you brought it up. That first 7 look mean as hell.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, Kayvon Ojulari, Dexter Lawrence. Ooh, Pizzle. I'm going to say it again. Kayvon Ojulari, Dexter Lawrence. One more time, chat.
I mean, look, they're hungry dogs too.
But they're young. Yeah. That's rookie, 2nd year, 3rd year. No, 4th year. 4th year for Dexter, 2nd for Ojulari, rookie Kayvon. We ain't even seen the best of these fucking monsters. Whoo! Pizzle, we gonna be good for a long time, bro.
Yeah, I know, man.
The future is very bright.
I know.
I mean, yo, we got the best defensive tackle of football. Aaron Donald is not playing better than Dexter Lawrence this season.
No, he's not.
He's not.
He's not.
If the media didn't hate the Giants, Dexter Lawrence would be getting like fucking commercials and shit right now. Like Dexter Lawrence is literally, that guy's a monster, man. Mm-hmm. Dexter Lawrence is a monster.
Yep.
And you got Kayvon, who gets held every damn play. They don't call it. Ojulari came back. Like, you would have never thought Ojulari to miss like 6 straight weeks, bro. You would have never thunk it. Man, you know what, Pizzle? If that front seven get after Hurts like that, we might be all right, bro.
I'm betting on it.
Okay. My winner this week. Which one do I want to give? I'm probably gonna give. I want to give the Patriots, but I don't know if I want to give y'all the Patriots or if I want to give y'all the Browns. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna. I'm gonna give you the Patriots. I like the Patriots, man.
Okay.
I like the Patriots.
I think it's a good pick.
Yeah. I like the Browns too. Definitely probably gonna be betting the Browns. If I can get it to 6.5, if I can get a 6.5, I'll bet it, I'll buy the hook, get it at 7. Because I mean, my thing is the Browns own the Bengals, bro. It's kind of like how the Cowboys own the Giants. The Browns own the Bengals. They just do. Same way Joe Burrow owns Mahomes. Some teams just own certain teams, man. Even in the Clippers own the Lakers, and then best players never even fucking play, bro. When's the last time Paul George and Kawhi been healthy at the same damn time? And then beat the Lakers like 20 straight games, literally. So, certain teams just own certain teams, man. So I'm like, I'm gonna give you the Patriots, but don't be scared to bet the Browns if y'all want to really, y'all want a little bit of action. Real quick, Pizzle, how you feel about this 17 that Houston catching?
I mean, that's a lot of points.
It is. It's a
That's
lot.
a shit ton of points. I mean, the Cowboys. I think I'd take the Texans. They got a good run. They got a running game.
Can't do it, Pizzle. Can't do it. You know why I can't do it?
It's tough.
Because the Cowboys are one of the few teams. Normally, when the number one defense in the league don't have prolific offenses. The Cowboys are one of the few teams in NFL history that have one of the most dominant defenses, but have an elite offense to go with it.
Well, that's why I think they're more serious than the
Eagles.
Eagles, yeah.
I fear the Cowboys way more than I fear the Eagles.
Yeah.
That fucking defense, man. That shit there. That defense is just that defense is different, man.
I know.
It's different.
They're good. I got to give them credit. They're good.
Here's the thing. All right. There's two things, and I'm sure Pizzle will co-sign this. There's two things you got to consider anytime you take an underdog. Number one, can that underdog win outright? Right? And number two, can that underdog score enough to keep it within the spread? And I'm going to go out on the limb and say, even though it's 17 points, Pizzle, I don't think they can score enough to stay within 17. Because let's do the math here, right? Dallas is good for at least 28 to 31 points, right? Are we sure Houston could get to 10 on that Cowboy defense?
I mean, they just got to get to 10.
Yo, I don't know if they could get to 10, bro.
Well, the blowout against the Colts is another reason why that line's like that.
Even before that, they ended up pulling up. Well, no, how much did they beat us by?
Only 8, 1 possession.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This Giants team is hell, man. This Giants team is hell. Respect Daniel Jones, because most quarterbacks are gonna fold like Matt Ryan sorry ass did versus Cowboy defense. Put it that way. But yeah, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Pizzle, is that all, bro?
That's it, man. Just appreciate everybody joining the podcast and the super chats and the comments.
And everybody wish Pizzle happy 37th birthday.
Yeah, old as fuck tomorrow.
Know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all wish Pizzle happy birthday.
I think I'm gonna get buzzed and then make a video tomorrow.
Now, Pizzle, don't do too much, bro. We don't need you like in bed all day on fucking Thursday, bro.
Yeah, Thursday I'm gonna be like sick.
No, you're not
You only
27.
get so many birthdays when you get old, Fizz.
Yeah. I've never really been a birthday guy. I'm not a holiday celebration kind of guy. I'm just
Fizzle is.
yeah. I'm one of those dudes. Like if you if you're not my mother or my sister, you would never know it's my birthday. I'm not. Only reason why I told you it was my birthday is because it fell on a Wednesday and we had to do the show.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, I really don't. I'm not I'm just not big on celebrations like that. It's just not my thing. I'm a low key dude. I might go buy me a little nice steak and shrimp dinner, pop on, some Amazon Prime or HBO, watch me something funny and go to sleep.
Mm.
I'm not a. I take that back. I plan on doing. You know why I take that back? Because you know what? This year, for when I turn 34, I'm actually gonna. I might go to Vegas. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. Cause you're right, Piz. We gotta make these birthdays count.
Gotta make them count, man. You got to.
You know what? I'm gonna stop being that way. Fuck Christmas, fuck Thanksgiving. But you know what? My birthday, I'm gonna treat that a little bit better. I'm gonna start treating my birthdays a little bit better. But yeah, we up out of here. The podcast will be available on Apple, Google, Spotify no later than tomorrow morning. So y'all make sure y'all look out for that. And yeah, we up out of here, man. Go Giants. Fuck the Eagles.